I'm Rob and I play the piano.
I'm Andy and I play the drums. I'm Paul and I'm the lead singer.
And we were missing a Martin.
We're always missing a Martin.
So I'm here with 3/4 of what were Jelly's last jam. So how are you guys?
Terrific. We're all right. We've just finished a wonderful gig. Very raucous, very energetic, and very forgetful in places.
Our first gig for 4 years.
4 years. When was our last gig?
It was September. It was my birthday in 2009.
Yeah. Was it some festival in?
Yes.
No,
I can't remember the place now, but it was outside of Manchester. Yeah. Because the thing is, the last gig itself was all right, but it wasn't in front of the home crowd, and it wasn't the big sort of send-off that we felt like we should have done. So
where was it? It wasn't here, was it?
It was just outside of Manchester. Yeah. So it was a big pub that had like an outdoor festival. Jolly Thresher. Jolly Thresher. Right. There's the memory. Yeah. 4 years. Where was that memory when you were trying to remember song lyrics to?
No
one needs to know that. Okay.
And the reason it's taken 4 years is it's largely my fault.
I wouldn't say it slowly off. Well, you both moved away at pretty much the same time.
Yeah, we both moved down south. Paul moved to London, I moved to Stratford-on-Avon. And it was just a case of getting back together at the right time. And it came up last year and it's come up again this year, and I thought it's going to happen this year because I saw we're getting older.
Yeah.
And I can't play the piano anymore.
So what type of wheels in motion from that are you guys getting together and coming back again?
Alcohol. So we're all pretty much had a few beers, I think, late night on Facebook, and responded. We were just having a face. It was one comment, or a picture was playing at Kendal Calling in 2009 that someone had said. I think Martin said, let's do another gig.
And do you know what? The funny thing is, I was at Glastonbury this year, and at Kendal Calling in 2009. We played on the same stage as Mumford & Sons. It was us, another band, and then it was Mumford & Sons. And I remember watching and thinking, great band. It was a small tent. That later that year they brought out their album, and obviously they closed, Glastonbury on the Sunday. And I sat there, I was thinking, that could have been us.
We were talking about the length of time between us splitting up and doing this, and it's the same amount of time that we were actually together for, about 4 years. And I found you've heard of the 7-Year Itch. It's a famous film with Marilyn Monroe about the length of time that you can be in a relationship for before you feel like you want to move on.
Yeah.
I think with bands it's a 4-year itch. Because every band I've been in, I swear down.
Yeah.
I've been in them for 4 years, and then I'm just like, right, well, we've
5
done
years
that.
together.
So then we got that sorted. So what have we been doing in the 4 years?
I don't know what we did.
The 4 years since Jay's last jam. What's happened since then?
So first of all, both myself and Rob moved away. I'm in London now, and I've got a new band called Clubfoot, and we've been doing that for. Well, first of all, I started off just myself as an acoustic act, and then now I've got a full band. We've played some decent gigs. We're playing in Ireland a festival called Castlepalooza, which is a fairly recognised festival over there. Probably second or third best festival that they do. So we've kind of targeted better gigs, as a band, because I've been through doing all this shit, the rubbish gigs.
Yes.
We've put it in Jelly's last jam. We've put it in terms of the back end of nowhere type gigs. So my new approach in the new band, and learned a lot from being in Jelly's, is that just to target like better gigs, maybe play less. So yeah, so it's it's a new band, it's a different sound, it's more guitar based, which Jellies was quite unique in the fact that there was a lot of
guitar.
Yeah, there's no guitar. We literally very late on we added a bit of guitar in here and there. We added a bit of colour with a tom. It was everything that we added was just adding a bit of colour. It was always deeply rooted in a piano-based band, and we remained that throughout the whole period of our time. But to answer your question, so I'm in London now, enjoying being a new band, and exploring that and see how that goes. But in terms of coming back today, it's just been immense. It's been amazing. Just to get back together with the lads, it's been brilliant.
So basically, has tonight, has this performance unlocked any memories you've forgotten in your 4-year hiatus?
Definitely. I mean, to be honest with you, when we got together today, I was quite surprised. It was funny, we got together today. Yeah. In all honesty, we got together today for the first time in 4 years.
So you hadn't rehearsed prior to you getting on stage like tonight?
No, we did. We got here early. We just ran through it all and then just did it.
I got up at 6 o'clock this morning to get a train from them.
So we got in today, and thanks to Spanners, he got us in and allowed us to rehearse in the space, and we went through the set, and surprisingly we remembered everything pretty much.
Pretty much. Well, to the audience, you remembered it.
Yeah.
Amongst you, I'm getting a feeling there were a few.
Definitely. Yeah. I think whenever you're in a band, like without a doubt, most bands will know when you've messed it up, and I think that we had a few moments. We had quite a few actually. Yeah. but it didn't matter, because when you play live, and this is one of the things you learn over time, is that it's about the energy and it's about the performance. Yeah, it's just giving it the performance and making sure that you take the people that come see you on a journey, rather than just sitting there and shoegazing. We've never been a shoegazing band. We've always been in your face, up front, giving it as much as we can. Sweating. This t-shirt is barely drying.
So basically, if it weren't for logistics, would you guys do it all over again?
No.
No, not at all. Maybe in a few years.
Right.
Another 4 years, perhaps.
No, to be honest with you, one thing that we realised today is that, and I'm speaking for myself here, is that I think we really appreciated it today. We appreciated the bands that were on before us. We appreciated the whole experience, because when you're out and you're playing gigs, in all honesty, you're sick of seeing bands. You're sick of it. You've had enough. So today we're able to just go, I'm going to watch the band before us. We're going to, because it's our friends, so we're going to enjoy it. We're going to be in the crowd. We're going to be right at the front, and we're going to jump up and down when they play, and we're actually going to enjoy the whole thing, because it's a one-off. Yeah. And it just makes you think about, really, I suppose, what we had was pretty. We were fortunate to have, and as you reflect on it, it's good to reflect sometimes and just go, right, yeah, actually that was brilliant, and that's it. That's the end.